It's Liliana from I'll Be Stitching Forever. I feel like I'm doing this all over again, like my first time. Do I say that in all? Do I say that at the beginning of all my videos? If I have, sorry. Anyway, I'm back. It's been 2 months about, so I think around September, mid-September, I did my last update video on my WIPS, and now I'm back. And it's Christmas. It's the Christmas month. It's December 2nd. I have my Christmas tree up, one of them. I have a second one that goes into my living room, and I have not yet done that one. And I'm not sure that I will this year. I think this one's going to be okay for this year, because just the thought of getting my other tree out, which is a little bigger than this one, with a lot more ornaments, I just don't feel like it. I don't know why. Maybe I will feel like it tomorrow or in the next few days. I don't know. But for now, I have this one up, and that's good. That's good. Yeah. So anyway, I have some shares to do. If you're new here to my channel, I'd like to welcome you. Thanks for stopping by, choosing to watch my videos and see if I have anything that interests you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you subscribe and like my video, thank you also for that. And to my usual followers, thank you for coming back, for returning and watching. I appreciate it. So, it's December, and it's busy. I'm sure it's a busy holiday for just about everybody. I thought today would be a good day to get a video out, since my husband is working outside. He might come in since it's already noontime to have lunch, but hopefully not, because I don't like filming when he's around. I just don't. I'd rather do it when he's not here, and that way I can make a fool out of myself and then edit later. So, okay, let's get on with it. So the first share I'm going to start off with is my Mother Nature Halloween Witch, and it's out of this magazine. I took it out of this magazine, just cross stitch, and here she is. So I picked her up October 6th. And started working on her, and I just kept going. I didn't want to stop. I was having fun every single day that I stitched on her in October. Just was fine. You know, I never wanted to put her down. I thought about it one time, but then, no, I picked her back up again. So I got her done. I finished stitching her up October 30th. So yeah, all done. She's just so pretty. I love the colors. The blue cape. You know, I do have, of course, some errors in it. So I fudged, and it still came out just fine. Just fine. So I'm really happy with it. So next year, and I'm thinking probably in the fall, I'll probably take her out again and decide how I want to fully finish her. So it might be a pillow. I might put it in a picture frame. Not sure. We'll see. we'll just see what happens. Okay, none of these are in order as far as what I picked up after my last video. I just don't have them in order. I don't see why I should put them in order. It's fine. The next WIP that I picked up is called Family Blessings. Oh, it's not a WIP. It's a finish. I forgot. This is a finish. It's totally finished stitching. And let's see, I finished it November 14th. So the beginning, when I first picked it up, was when my first, oh goodness, I can't talk. New start was November 2nd, 2023. That was when I first started it. And I finished it November 14th of this year. And there it is. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love this one. I love all my cross stitch projects, but this one I love. I double love. I can't wait to get it fully finished. I'm definitely going to, I think I'm going to frame it. I think I want it framed so I can put it up on my wall for the fall. And look at the bird. Look at the bird, the pumpkin. Oh, I'm just really happy with it. So happy with it. Yeah, and it was fun. It was fun. Certainly there are errors, a few errors in it. I did frog on this one, and I fudged. All of my projects, I have a little bit of fudging and frogging going on, but it always turns out okay. So I'm happy with that one. And the next one is, this one is called Joy in the Journey. And this one is a WIP. It is not finished yet. So it says, blessed is the life that finds joy in the journey. And this one's fun also to stitch up, to stitch. I started February 14, 2024. And I picked it up October 1st, and I stopped October 3rd. Okay, well, I didn't spend that many days on it, that much time on it, but I did a little bit, so a little is better than nothing. And there it is. Very pretty. So rather than doing the whole border all at once, I'm doing it little by little because I get bored with repetition of a certain pattern. So doing this all the way around, that's just too much repeating for me at one time. So I break it up. I did the top. Maybe the next time I pick it up, I'll do one of the sides. Yeah, so very happy with this one also. Love the colors. I'll probably use it, take it out for the fall decoration because it has that fall colors in it that I like. Okay, the next one is also out of the Cross Stitch magazine. I took it out of this one, and it is called Welcome Fall, and it is a finish. let's see, when did I start? I started working on it September 14th, worked on it for 3 days. Then I picked it back up again November 15, and I finished it November 23rd of this year. So there it is. Cute, cute, cute. This one's a small, so it didn't take me very long to do. And I will think about how I want to finish it off. Might be a small pillow. I might put it on, I don't know. I don't know. I'll go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's and look at some of the wooden shapes of, I don't know, like a maybe a pumpkin shaped piece of decor that I can put it on. That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know. So yeah, that is done. And this next one, I don't recall, I think it's a new start. I don't think I've shared it here on my channel yet. I do have an Instagram that I share things, updates on my WIPS and things like that. And I feel like I'm more active on there than I am on YouTube. So if you want to follow me, I'll put the info in the description below of the link. Okay, so this one here it's charted by DesignWorks, and it is called Nativity Story. And here's a photo of what it looks like completed. Right there. It's got a lot going on, so it's fun. I did the top portion, so beginning with a star here. Did I start there? Well, I believe I started like right in the middle on top here, and then I went out one way, and then I did the other side, because I'm always worried about not having the design centered. So I did a lot of counting. I recall that. So I started, I started September 20th, 2024, this year. And then I stopped October 1st. So there we go. I can't see what I'm doing. I hope it's in frame. Okay. And one last one. This is the one that I'm currently working on right now. No, I have a finish. I have another finish. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go get it. Okay, I'm back. So I do have one more finish that I started yesterday. Oh, by the way, I took my sweat top off because I started getting hot. I get, I get hot flashes. I get triggered by my triggers for hot flashes sometimes are getting frustrated by something, which I'm not right now. I'm not frustrated at all. Anxiety, a little stress, a little nervousness. So I guess my trigger today was a little nervousness. It's because it's been 2 months since my last video, and I feel like I'm starting anew again. But anyway, that triggered a hot flash, so I had to take my top off. And anyway, so I grabbed my little finish. This is going to be for my granddaughter. It's a tradition now that I make her cross-stitch ornaments. So every year I'll be giving her a cross-stitch ornament, a little one. It's totally finished as far as stitching is concerned. Fully finished. I don't know if I'm going to keep it in this hoop. I could, and maybe paint it, embellish it with a bow or something. Or I might do something different. So I don't know. I haven't decided yet. And this is the back. And this is the only project that I will probably ever show the back, because I am a messy stitcher and I don't like showing my backs. But this one's small, so I didn't do that much damage in the back. But yeah, here it is. Oh, holy night. Okay, so the one that I'm working on right now, which I still have it in my Q-snap. I'm not going to take it off because Q-snaps, I don't know your experience with it, but with the one that I have, it's hard to take off. I mean, it's really hard to take off. I have to like really push and pull, and to take it off the Q-snap, and drives me crazy. So anyway, here is the photo of Christmas Deer by Luca S. And I started this project last year. Let's see, last December. So 2023, December 2023. And then I picked it up. Just before Thanksgiving, or around Thanksgiving. I picked it up and started up again. I usually have a card with the exact date, and it's in here somewhere. So my start date was November 4th of 2023. Then I picked it up again February 19th. Of 20, what? I'm all screwed up here. No, I worked on it. Okay, scratch that. Just scratch that. I didn't say anything about the date. So, it's the Christmas Deer by Luca S. And I started November 4th. That was my start date on it, 2023. And then I picked it up again November 23rd of last month. So yeah, okay. So here is what it looks like now. Again, like I said, I'm not going to take it out of the Q-snap because it's too hard to take it off, and to put it on, it's not that difficult. It's to take it off. It's so hard to take it off. But okay, so last time I worked on it, I think I had just gotten the eye in. So, and just part of the top of the nose here. And I got all this done this last time. So, very happy with it. I'm having so much fun that I'll probably pick it up again tonight. I do believe. Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I just, even though I feel like starting a new WIP, picking up one of my old WIPs, it's just the thought of getting reacquainted with the project again after I've set it down for a few weeks, few months, you know, picking it back up and just getting reacquainted with the design, the pattern, whether it's on my computer or I'm doing it just like this one here. I'm not doing it off the computer. I'm doing it off a copy. So I made a copy of the chart, and I'm just coloring it as I go, and I use different colors, because if I use the same color, I would mess up. So it's easier to use different colors, and then I know what color I'm on, and that's how I do it. But anyway, okay, that's it. Oh, I did forget. I wanted to share this. I have an ornament with a photo of my mom, who passed away in January of 2022. She found out she had cancer. She had peritoneal cancer, and she found out in 2021, and she passed away January of 22. So this is her in one of her younger years. I think she was probably around, I want to say 50. So around the time my daughter was born, I believe was when she went on a cruise ship with my dad, and this photo was taken. And so, yeah, I have it now. The date says 2021 as the year that she found out she had cancer, and then I put a photo on here so I can put it up on my tree. So now it's just life updates. My life isn't all that interesting, so if you guys want to cut off right here, I totally understand, totally fine. Let's see. What do I have? What have I done that's exciting or interesting to talk about? There is a little bit of a life change, just a tiny one. I decided to be a fish mom again. So I have an aquarium of fish. I have 2 betta fish, females. I usually always, in the past, have gotten the male betta fish, because, I mean, they're just so beautiful with their long fins, right? So I've had them before in the past, but it's been a while since I've had a betta fish, or any type of fish for that matter. But the last time I had any fish, it was the betta, the male, and I had it in a vase. So I didn't even have the, like, they tell you that you should have it in a bigger aquarium, like at least a 5-gallon. I never did it. I always had it in a vase that was probably 3 gallons at the most. No heat, no filter. I would just change the water once a week or so, you know, and put the water conditioner, of course, in. And that's how I kept it. And they would live about 2 to 3 years. So anyway, I decided to, oh my gosh, to start from the beginning, I bought a 20-gallon tank to put on my desk. So my craft desk has the desk portion, and then it has a little shelf on top of the desk. And I put it on there. And I got I got 2 angelfish to put in there, which I thought would have been enough room, but then later, with my research that I did later after the fact, was that it's actually too small for angelfish. Even one, they told me, oh yeah, they can grow up to be 6 inches in height. So I thought, oh gosh, well, anyway, when that happens, if they do get larger, because not all of them grow to their potential size, some of them actually do stay small. But if it does, then I will decide then at that point if I'm gonna give them away to someone who has a big tank, or get a bigger tank. And I don't know, we'll see. But I also had in that same tank, I also had, what are they called? I'm learning all the names of the fishes now because they're called, oh gosh, they're these little red, cute fish. And I can't remember the name now. Anyway, I'll put it up on the screen. I'll put it up on the screen here. I had bought 7, I think. So 2 females and the rest male. And I had them in that same 20-gallon tank. And then one day I started noticing that the little fish started getting these little white spots on them. So I went to Google to find out what it was. So it was either ick, something called ick, ICH, or the other thing was, of course I forgot what the other skin disease was. Anyway, there was another, and both appear almost the same, so it's kind of hard to tell which disease the fish had. So I had to buy another tank, and I bought a 10-gallon tank, and so I put those little red fish in there so I can treat them with medication. And luckily for me, the angelfish did not get it. They were fine. And so taking the little red fish out, cherry barb, they're called cherry barb, I believe. Okay, so anyway, my cherry barbs ended up dying, sadly, because I did not know what I was doing as far as medication and all that. I tried my best, but they died. So now I have the 2 angelfish in the 20-gallon tank, and I have since moved it from my desk because it was just too big. So I decided to move it over into my dining room and put it there, and they look fine. They're just fine. I might insert a photo of them, or one of them at least, to show you. And then now I have the 5-gallon, it's a 5.5 gallon on my desk with another 5-gallon, and I have a beta in each one, female beta in each one. One of them I believe is called Elephant, female. Oh, I'm not even gonna try. I have it written down. So anyway, yeah, and they're happy, and they keep me entertained. You know, I'm there stitching during the evening hours, and they're watching me, and I'm watching them. And I do have a problem with one of the beta fish, though. So I bought the beta fish pellets, and one of them eats it just fine, no problem. They're both the same size, but the other one keeps spitting it out. So she'll take it into her mouth, and then she'll spit it out, and then take it into her mouth and spit it out again. So I don't know. I think she's having problems with it being too large. So, and I looked at all the pellets. I looked at the pellets, and they're all roughly about the same size. So I decided to just, so I'll crunch it a little bit, and then I'll put it in there. And sometimes she'll eat it, and then sometimes she won't. So I don't know what she's living on. I mean, unless it's the algae that's, excuse me, growing in the tank that she's feeding on. I don't know. Anyway, I'll figure it out. I tried also feeding her the flakes. She doesn't like that. She's tried it a few times. She spits it out, doesn't care for it. So she won't eat that either. So I don't know. I hope she doesn't die, but I'm still trying to feed her the pellets. Like I said, I crush it, drop it in there, and hope that she'll get something in her so that she doesn't die. Yeah, and any other thing going on with me that I can think of? Not really. Well, thanks so much again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.